What's up, everybody? We are back again, making it happen, and we're gonna do. What's up, everybody? We are back. Let me mute myself on the Twitch here. What's up, Tiny? Break out the cooler. Damn. What's up, Tiny? How you doing, man? Back at it. We're gonna do a quick clash, and then probably get back into some Mass Effect. What I'm thinking. We are waiting for No Fate. If he doesn't join us, I'll probably hop on the Elden Ring DLC. I could do some other things, side missions, but he's helpful, so we don't want to do too much without him. He knows all the good choices for the best playthrough experience, and we want the best playthrough experience when any sort of dialogue choice can make a difference in the game. Damn sure we want No Fate in there. We want Tiny in here and in your clan when you're going in for some CWL. So I'm gonna scout some bases and I'm gonna get my attack in. All right. So we are, just to give you a background here, as this music builds up. I'm good, dude. Yeah, that dude seemed pretty helpful. Yeah, he's put a lot of time into Mass Effect. That's like his favorite game series. So we'll listen to what he says. His helpful tips and hints. All right, are you excited for CWL? We are in what, Champ 3? Champ 2? Yeah, we're in Champion 2. We got promoted last season to Champion 2, so we got to make sure we maintain Champion 2. You know what? We don't have to make sure we maintain Champ 2. We're going to get promoted to Champ 1. Alright. We got Elite 7. They're already putting us up at the top. Not because it defaults there based on how you look, but because that's how we roll. Have a couple Chinese clans in here. 585. Which, please, 9. War Legends, Victoria Punk, and King's Landing? I'm Winterfell. So, I know what that means. So let me do a quick base scout here. Determine which base I want to hit. The good old Root Rider spam. Tiny, there are so many people posting videos about the Clash of Clans drama. Supercell, really. Everybody's shitting on Supercell these days. A good old-fashioned Supercell hate train. I'm a bit behind on it all, but they deserve it. They've got away with murder this past decade. Yeah, well, it sounds like it's all because it's been... 1 second here. What up, dude?
What's up?
Not too much. Not too much. Just getting a little Clash of Clans in as a warm-up before we do some Mass Effect, so... Good timing.
Sorry. I had to rustle me up some dinner.
Oh, no worries. No worries. Chatting with Tiny Shaft here. He says he's a bit behind and all, but they deserve what they got away with this murder this past decade. Yeah. So I watched a video today, and somebody was talking about how Supercell, the company, you know, they started as a small company, and then with their success, they ended up getting purchased by bigger and bigger companies. And it's a gaming company called Tencent that pretty much owns them, and like they own FromSoft, they own just about every major video game company, and they're the ones that are really about like profit shares and increasing, uh yeah, having all the pay to win and all that stuff in there. So, for better or for worse, probably for worse. Yeah, I'm just scouting the base. Got CWL. Really just have one hit to get in, and then I don't know if Tiny, if you plan on hitting in within the next like 10-15 minutes, you can watch yours, and then I'll switch to some Mass Effect. You can always pause Mass Effect and switch to your hit too whenever you're ready. This base right here looks like a good one to take down. Have both the scatter shots in the center of the base with the town hall in the middle. It'll be able to overgrowth all of that up. He does have his spell towers off to the side, and then has a eagle artillery at the upper left hand side, so we can get that down pretty easily. Scout a few more of these bases. So number 5 is looking like best option so far. Number 8 also looks like a viable option. Yeah, and I was going to start Mass Effect earlier, like an hour earlier, but my mom called me and we were chatting for about an hour on the phone. So let's see. At a base, it's cool. Hell yeah. This would be a viable option too. Really, a lot of these look like they're prone to root rider spam because they have a lot of stuff, a lot of high impact defenses near the town hall. So I think we're gonna give 5 a go. Make sure everything's trained up. Look like we're trained and ready to go. All right, and we're going in. I threw that down way too late, but hopefully not too many root riders got taken down from that. They might have actually, but we'll see. I'm kind of getting smoked in this attack, actually. I'm gonna 1-star this shit. Holy smokes. That's not good. That's not good.
Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm focused on eating.
Oh, that's all right. I'm just screwing up attack big time here. That's what happens when I stream. I do my worst attacks. Motherfucker. Not a good way to start CWL. Part of the reason why I want to quit playing this game. I suck! And TG says, yo! Good luck, good luck. Did not have the greatest attack here. Quite a terrible attack, actually. 91% 1-star isn't going to do us any favors in Champions 2. I think it's all because I threw that Root Rider, or that Overgrowth spell down pretty late. We'll rewatch this just to see. It would have been good percentage if I would have got 2 stars. I mean, decent percentage, but yeah, it sucks. For it. Yeah, I need to throw that Overgrowth spell down way earlier. I don't know why I didn't. Oh well. Alright, we got Redder's going in on number 1 with his good old trusty Super Bowler Smash. He's got the 2-star secured, but let's see. Looks like his attack's kind of petering off too. What do we got? Hard mode activated here? Sheesh. 68%. Used the recall. Normally uses the recall on the Archer Queen. I didn't see the beginning of this attack, so I don't know what happened. Maybe his queen died. Says no luck. Supercell rigged it for me speaking out. Yeah, I support Eric. Well, you got the 2-star at least. 2 rough ones to start. Did your queen die early? So did he use a rage spell? I thought he used his queen ability early, but nope. Just used a rage spell. Okay, and his queen ended up walking the right way. I think he probably wanted the queen to take out that eagle artillery and then use the recall spell, but that just didn't happen. It's the only thing he could have maybe done was thrown his royal champion down there and then use the recall, but that's freaking hard to do, especially when you're focused on your troops going to the core. Going on the eagle. Yeah, I see that now that I watch the replay. Bummer. I didn't use my overgrowth spell early enough. All right, somebody else is going in. Got red going in on number 2. So both of Tiny Shaft's attacks. This one will be much better. This one will be the 3-star we need to put us back in it. Alright, raging up the queen. She's going to meet the king here soon. She's going to need her under that rage. He also throws down a headhunter to help deal with that king. That's perfectly done there. She'll step up, take out the Eagle Artillery, hopefully. Hopefully she doesn't get distracted by the enemy RC. Nope, she goes to the Eagle Artillery. So as long as she takes that out and then hopefully steps up and take out the enemy RC, be in good shape here. Okay, goes ahead and uses the recall, which is a good idea because the poison tower dropped a poison down, so he needs those healers all full health so they can continue on with the kill squad, which is going in at the 430 position. Throws down the Ice Golem, the King, a couple of Electro Titans, as well as 3 Super Bowlers, a jump spell to get them into the core. Has some rocket balloons, regular balloons on the side of the base helping with the funnel so that hopefully these bowlers all work in unison to take out the core center of the base. Okay, dealing with some ice columns currently, but they were under the warden protection. Okay, they can get through that town hall poison relatively easily, and he'll be in good shape here. Although there are a decent amount of walls he's going to have to try to get over in order to get through the rest of the space. He could really use a second jump, but it's tough to do with this type of attack. Okay, let's see how he's doing. Still has the RC in good health here. About halfway, and has the RC ability, has the Queen ability, 55 seconds left, 80%. As long as he's able to get through some of these walls here, he'll be in good shape. Has some cleanup going at the left side of the base. All right. Friendly RC dealing with the enemy RC. Only a couple defenses left, 34 seconds. I think he's got it. With the king and queen on the outside of the base. We have a headhunter on the inside that can help with some cleanup. 95%. We got it. We got a 3-star we needed. Hopefully this will rally the troops here. Sorry, what were you saying?
Said you sound like a sports commentator.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some broadcasting for Clash of Clans before, and I get invites to do broadcasting a decent amount. It's tough to do because you have to find the leagues, and then you gotta figure out what times work. And during the school year, they're always during the time when I'm at work. During the summertime, I could do a lot more, but and maybe I need to do some more, but I also like to get stuff done during the day, like work for a few hours. I was playing a lot of Elden Ring during the day, but work for a few hours like I did today, wrote some reference letters for some students, and then what else I do? I usually go work out in the late afternoon, so it's tough to do. But a game I know very well, and I've been playing for like 10 plus years, so it's where, like, out of my...
Oh, baby, it's
That's
triple!
right. We got a triple.
Oh, yeah!
Love that. Don't hear it enough, especially when I'm attacking. Nice 3-star by Red. Yeah, I wish I would have got at least 2 stars. That sucks. But yeah, I might try to get back into some broadcasting during the days, but school semester is about to start here in 6 weeks or so. I'm about to go on a 2-week vacation here in middle of July, so tough to do. I'll hype myself, don't worry. Love it. Love to see it. What's up, Ink Demon? How you been? Thank you for the 3 bits. Appreciate it. And I was saying, like, I have 1.7k followers just on Twitch, and that all happened within like an 8-month period of me when I started streaming Clash of Clans. Like 99% of my followers are from Twitch, or obviously from Twitch. 100% are from Clash of Clans. May as well cover the clash drama. More interesting than any tournament I'd imagine at the moment. I just find it interesting. One of the things that Eric has really been pushing is that recently, the drama has actually continued because VM Esports, they had a player that they had to ban, and in the past, the precedent was when they had to ban players, the entire team got their gold ticket or silver ticket removed. But VM Esports gets to keep their spot in the world qualifier. So despite having removed an honest teammate, um, who shouldn't have been kicked off their team, it is just because he didn't like other team members, I guess. And then having a player get accounts banned for purchase, I think violating term of service by purchasing those accounts, but they still get to play in the world qualifier. So I don't know. Ink Demon with a base review. Since you threw in some bits, we'll do a base review here. No problem. And you requested, so we'll do this base review, and then we're going to switch over to Mass Effect. Gotta get some Mass Effect in. I enjoyed that playthrough yesterday. Nice little loyalty mission today. We're going to do some more recruiting missions. Is that what they're called, recruiting missions?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you will see the difference now. So, Town Hall 13. Nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Kingdom Hearts. So he's a Town Hall 13. And what are we looking at here? We're looking at a maxed Archer Queen, level 75. We're looking at a Barbarian King that is level 61 going to level 62. So kind of at the tail end of what would be Town Hall 12, but getting them caught up. Good time to get them caught up now that the heroes, you're able to upgrade them without having them be down during the next month. We have our Royal Champion at level 14. We get the Royal Champion at Town Hall 13, so looks like 11 more levels to go on the Royal Champion, and we have the Grand Warden set at level 50. What is max for Town Hall 13? Is it 60? So he's certainly at the Town Hall 12 max. No, it might be 50 at Town Hall 13. Can't remember. I think it's 50, so he's maxed there too. Tiny Shaft says best Town Hall. Best player at Town Hall 13 at the best Town Hall level, am I right? And then, nice thing we're looking at here are those pretty blue level 14 walls. So all level 14 walls here. Max 50 for Town. Okay. I had to remember because it's at Town Hall 11 it goes to 20, at Town Hall 12 it goes to 40, and then 10 levels after that. Okay. Makes sense. And what are we upgrading? Are we all maxed here except for our heroes? Looks like we have some sleeping builder hut, or we may be working on traps or Teslas. Looks good, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. No clan at the moment. Nothing wrong with riding solo. Won 4 attacks this season. 1 defense. Heck yeah. The OP base like that. Got to. Everything is max, and only thing left is heroes. King and RC. Nice. So what's the plan? Take them to max level before going to Town Hall 14? As well, right? Don't want to get ahead of yourself and have to deal with pets and heroes. Ugh. Very nice. Great base. Great base. Good progress there. I'm rocking, if anybody wants to see my bases, a max Town Hall 16. Only thing upgrading is the brand new Druid troop that dropped, when was that, last week? Let's see, at my Town Hall 15, my second account. You're going to max 13 and go to 14. Nice. Very nice. Town Hall 15, we're working on, that's one I'm really focusing on with upgrades right now, just using Sneaky Goblins to get everything upgraded. I did buy Gold Pass. I said, since I can't use my favorite content creator code, I wasn't going to buy it, but I ended up buying it. Maybe someday we'll have Creator Shoot as a code. What else we have here? Yeah. Really, my heroes are all max except for my king, and then working on my pets at Town Hall 15 here. And then my Town Hall 13, 12, and 11 are all completely maxed. They've been maxed for quite a while now. But I'm really taking a step back and really only trying to focus on one account at a time. So right now, upgrading my Town Hall 15 since my 16 is maxed. I'm tempted to take my other 3 to the next level, but I don't plan on playing them that much. In fact, let me double check. Make sure that Warren didn't start a war for us. Nope, we're good. We're good.
Hey, shoot.
Uh-huh.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I have a question.
Sure.
I'm working on this. I'm working on this 3D model of this creature that's basically literally just a skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
That the working story I have for it is that it's like a human skeleton and it laid in a cavern full of magic jewels, and some of the like gems have like fused themselves to the skeleton and animated it, like covered in like large like diamond growths and stuff.
Sure.
And it's got sharp fangs like a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering, should I leave the sharp fangs to still be like colored bone color, or do you think I should make them extensions of the jewels?
Ooh.
Like have them be the same like glowing red as the jewels.
I kind of like glowing red. What about you? What way are you leaning?
I'm either or, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah. I kind of like blood red jewels. The blood diamond.
All right, I will get to coloring.
Nice. I wonder if I need to get my 3D printer fixed. That's kind of my goal over the summer, but I don't know what I'd print at this point. That hobby's kind of, yeah, that hobby's kind of left me. Problem is it's a lot of freaking work.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I mean, my 3D printer, I I built it from scratch, and it was my first time doing it, so it's probably not the best quality. I mean, it works decently well. I need to make some upgrades to it, and maybe it'd be pretty good. But yeah, getting a 3D printing, prepare for a lot of failed 3D prints. Let me see if I can even load up my mesh mixer. I used to do. See if I can't open a recent file here. Oh yeah, here we go. It's Warden of the North. Let's see if I can't. Oops. I had the Warden of the North pretty much all printed except for this top part right here that's shown. Ah, what a pain in the ass. Let me go to a different recent file. The Lunar King.
I know it's a lot of work, but
It's what?
I know it's a lot of work, but anytime you get that working, and I got some neat ideas I can send you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can take a look at those. This was my Lunar King 3D model. We have him all printed out. I just pretty much need to sand him and paint him. That one's supposed to go to cast form. He was actually in here briefly for a minute yesterday for the first time in like a year and a half. Poor guy. He's probably like, where's my fucking Lunar King? Sorry, brother. Life goals changed after I got a new job. All right, let's switch over to some Mass Effect, shall we? I may look into some of the tournaments and do some broadcasting for Clash during the day for like an hour or two. That might be fun to do. Let's see. I feel like people are revolting against the game right now. Nothing quite brought in the numbers like Clash did. All right, let me make sure I switch over stream category here. Hopefully it'll capture the game here in a second. Okay, good. It is captured. All right. So we said we were going to do some of these side missions in the journal, some of the assignments, I think, and then move on to a dossier mission. And what one did I say I was going to do? The Krogan one? Dr. O'Keefe?
I think we left it up in the air.
Yeah, I think I did too. You have a recommendation for that?
Personally, I say go get the Krogan first.
Okay, I like that. All right, we talked to everybody. One thing I didn't do that you mentioned yesterday was switching, what's her name, Kasumi? Switching her outfit.
Yeah, basically, everyone after their loyalty mission gets a different outfit.
Okay. So do I got to go to the captain's cabin to switch her outfit, or do I go...
You can do it in either the captain's cabin at your terminal or the CIC.
Okay. Let's feed these fish. Don't want these fish dying.
The mission was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was fun. Good heist mission.
That is not the only heist we'll be a part of in the series.
Nice. Okay, loyalty. Loyal. Ability. Shadow Strike. Overload. Flashbang Grenade. Heavy pistol submachine guns. Nice. Alright, so we switched her outfit.
Their fun thing. When you get them loyal, you get to steal one of their powers for yourself.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so for our assignment, let's go ahead and maybe, I don't know. Wait, Normandy crash site. Oh. That one actually would be cool. The Normandy crash site. The Alliance has found the wreckage of the SSV Normandy on the planet Alkira. They have asked that a monument be placed on the site and any sign of the remaining 20 missing crew members recovered. So we got to travel to Alkira, Amanda, Omega Nebula, and explore the crash site of the SSV Normandy. Amanda,
Yeah.
Omega Nebula.
So this is just getting closure for what happened to the first Normandy.
We need that. We need that. For the crew. Okay, I think we explored all this other stuff here. Looks like it. Is there anything in these green orbits at? Or is that just to go to the mass relay?
Just
Going into the green orbit will just take you into the outer system.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you'll be out here in the nebula, and there are different systems scattered all over the galaxy.
We have
so
used half our
just
fuel.
like ones, go searching for something.
Okay, so how do I get to
But
the
just
different?
like one, they'll have.
We are out of fuel. Engaging FTL drive for an emergency jump to a fuel station.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna ask how do you get to different nebulas on this one? Go to the mass relay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy enough. Just a little different
It'll
than.
drop you. Yeah.
Oh,
in
this
this
is-
one, you'll actually have a mass relay, and then you can jump around, and then you'll wind up in the relay system of each thing, and then from there you go to any outer systems by using your ship's FDL.
Okay. This is already way better, like hub, where it shows the nebula and then it shows the like sites that are or the assignments and stuff that are assignments and missions that are available.
Mm-hmm.
Before I was trying to have to remember all this stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm not an astrophysicist. I don't remember these names.
Launching probe.
Okay, so first thing I'll do before I explore the Normandy crash site, I want to probe these planets.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Did I already probe these planets?
Yeah.
Okay. And say, because there must have
When,
been
when
when it says its
a
name.
system shows that it's 100%, that means you got everything.
Okay. When it shows it's 100%, let me check with that. Where it says that.
No, the entire system will say 100%.
Oh, where it says Sahara Barak or whatever this is called. Okay.
Yep.
So I just need to go to this system.
And see, you've done 25% of this nebula, so you go around to all these systems and 100%.
Okay. Perfect.
probe away. I have detected an anomaly.
An
Probe
anomaly.
away. I have found something.
Anomaly detected. Scans confirm the wreckage of SSV Normandy on a planet surface. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zone located amid the crash site. Okay, we will go there. I'm gonna scan these other planets real quick.
Launching probe.
Now for Medbay upgrade research project. Nice.
Yeah, so in case it wasn't obvious,
Launching
it's
probe.
generally accepted that Alcara is the planet that you died over and that your body crashed down.
Okay. So they're gonna most of the world thinks that's where the great Commander Shepard resides. Not resides, but rests in peace.
Hang on, you missed a planet.
Oh, that's alright. We'll get it on the way back. I saw it
Just
said...
making sure you know.
Yeah, I saw it said 80%, but I was wondering if that remaining 20% was just the landing here and doing the mission here.
Remember, there are 20 crew members missing.
Counting me? Or was I 21?
No.
Okay. Let's see what this says here. It says, explore crash site. Locate a suitable place for the Normandy monument and recover any sign of the lost 20 crew members. Oh my goodness. Searching for dead bodies here.
Basically case this whole place. Destroy those crates.
Got it. Can I place the monument anywhere, or should I be specific on where I place it?
You can place it anywhere you choose.
Okay. We'll place it by the good old M35, Mach 35.
Fucking.
Do I have to melee him?
You can climb up those ice shelves.
What? Oh. Maybe. There we go. 2 of 20.
Along with the dog tags and a few other collectibles, there's also resources around here, so search around carefully.
Okay. Ashley? Gotta find Presley's dog tags. Oh. Got half of them. Element 0. Here we saw a helmet. And 7 here, helmet. Shepherd's lost in 7, helmet. Data pad. Entry 1. Spoke to Commander about this. Corrupt. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. Especially that damned Asari. And a Quarian. What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? That must be oh. It says Journal Navigator Presley. Oh, I figured that'd be Ashley. Entry 2. The Quarian, it seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I wouldn't babysit my children or anything, or I wouldn't let her babysit my children or anything. But if she had to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. Okay, he's coming around. He's coming around. Recoverable, blah 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 blah, for a while now, and I'm taking a look back at the past entries in this journal. How blind I was at the time. Says I can't believe how blind I was at the time. I came on the ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Commander Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I'm proud to say I would die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Alright, so the evolution of Presley. Very nice. Rest in peace, Presley. Nice if I could recover it and not just read it and set it back down.
Any data you pick up on a data pad gets synced to your Omni tool.
Okay, cool. Of 20 dog tags collected. Element 0. This way first. $18. 19. Oh god, this is where we spend an hour looking for one.
It's not as hard to look for as the fucking last keeper.
Yeah, that took a while.
There's actually, I think I might have told you this, there's actually a joke about that in this game, is later on you'll get to see some security footage of the Citadel,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the security videos will just show a keeper in a room it can't possibly be in. It's just literally 4 walls and no way for it to possibly get in or out, and the joke is that that's where that thing was hiding.
That's awesome. Oh, something popped up. I think it was probably the door to the Normandy. Or the shuttle. I bet it's in a crate, and now that I'm looking for shiny dog tags, I probably glossed over a crate somewhere. Get up there. The hell? Got it.
place is no longer your grave.
I've returned from the dead. SOS, please. Someone help me.
Assume you know what SOS is short for?
I'd have to think about it. I'm certain I've heard it before. Remind me.
Short for Save Our Souls.
Save our souls. Alright, these men lost but not forgotten. A monument has been placed at the last resting place of the SSV Normandy on Alcara, and the families of all missing crew members have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. Shepard's lost and seventh helmet was recovered. There was some...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
From Admiral Hackett. Normandy crash site data received. The Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found at the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you've provided a peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. Thank you on their behalf.
Near the sun.
There it is. The little bugger's hard to see.
Probe launched.
Okay. So we do our next mission.
Hey, talk to Kelly. Sometimes she gets stuck with
Morden's
dialogue.
psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Okay. Let's do this one. Project Firewalker, Rosalie lost. Cerberus Project Firewalker has been reported that a survey ship has gone missing near the planet Ziona. The ship was carrying researchers and a prototype planet-side exploration vehicle when it went missing. Cerberus has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs as to the whereabouts of the researchers be reported. We've got to travel to Ziona and search for the Hammerhead prototype vehicle and any signs of doctors Casey and Oloy.
So I'm glad that you're doing that, and I don't have to tell you, but it's good that you do that the Firewalker missions before Overlord.
We have used half our fuel.
Before Overlord? Okay.
By the way, if you want to mine out this system, like all these Nebula systems,
Then I should do it now, or should I wait till like missions pop up for them?
missions won't pop up for some of them until you go to them and scan planets.
Okay.
Just get fuel and get probes and go to work.
Okay. Fuel depot. Here we go.
I was gonna say best to get a lot of the mining and small missions out of the way now, so that they don't become a chore later.
Okay. I like it. I can dig it.
It's not that they're boring; they're just not as exciting, and you don't want them right next to the climax of the game.
Yeah.
Anomaly detected.
General distressed. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point 8.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Signal scans detected transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. It is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmission that match known Eclipse coded communication also detected. Okay, so then does that pop up a assignment?
Yep.
Probe launched.
And would you recommend going to those as I find them, or either or?
Get you out of the way, but I'll tell you ones that you should save.
Sorry,
This one is fine.
you said get what out of the way?
I said you can do some of them, like, as you find them. Whenever there's one that's best done later, I'll tell you.
Okay. Let's take Sumi and Jacob.
Up ahead! Going silent. You're dead.
Damn it. I don't know why I decided to punch her to death, but I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be a one-hitter quitter.
You were doing good there. You actually did pretty good. That Solarian just got you dead.
Yeah. That's kind of... I wasn't really aware of how many enemies there were, so I was just kind of messing around.
Yeah. I was gonna say, fucking,
Gotta hurt!
what's his name?
Time to die.
sorry, strong, capable, they got biotics, don't fuck with
Got him.
them.
Yeah.
Up and beat her to death.
Yeah.
Have a nice trip.
Now you see me. Over there.
Okay. So, subject ID, Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings. Some time ago, we know that Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus's involvement in Rachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Okay. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We considered it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have been working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. Oh, you done fucked up. Oh shit.
Cloaking. Can't do that right now.
Get over here.
Let's do it.
Right between the eyes.
Cloaking. Can't do it. There they are. Mind over matter. All fire on the unshielded lights out. They're using a drone. Deploying warfield. Going silent. Ready to burn. There we go.
Have a nice trip.
I don't know which bosses do first in my DLC run right now. You just one-shot Relina? She's a cool boss. Dang, you one-shot her? Holy smokes, man. You're going on a one-shot run. I was practicing some of that faith build and collecting some incantations that you recommended. Boy, it's different. I need to get used to it, that's for sure. Remember the first time I fought her, I killed her with the Cipher Pata, so I had to learn her pretty well. Yeah. Faith was a great time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Collecting some of those incantations that you told me about. Got all the memory stones earlier today. Ooh. Is that Rawlings? Agent Rawlings?
It was.
It was.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Okay. Oh, who am I going to be loyal to? Upload data to the Alliance, upload data to Cerberus, or recover data for yourself. Oh, man. I don't know who to trust.
For my money, it's the Alliance.
It's the Alliance, huh? Good thing, what's-her-face isn't with us, huh? Miranda.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Achievement earned. Operative. I tried to kill the NPCs in the graveyard plains, but they disappear instead. They disappear instead? When I was collecting an incantation, I had to fight Hornsent, and he gave me a hell of a time with my faith build. I had to fight him like 4 different times.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, you said to talk to Kelly.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Merchant is tough, yeah. Super aggressive. Yeah, he would do one. He did some sort of like incantation. I'm guessing it's like the incantation that I got around there that you recommended. I can't remember what it's called. If it was like a needle something. And then he did like this, like double sorted thing that would cause blood loss, and that would take away a lot of my health. Okay. Encrypted data. From Alliance Command. Commander, we got the data you sent. If this went public, it could do some serious damage to Cerberus's image. This intel will take years to decode, but just having it is a huge win for the Alliance. Well done, Shepard. Good luck on your mission. Anderson. Hell yeah. I forgot Anderson's still part of the Alliance Command. Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, the Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found at the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it to the affected families by oh, I already read that one. Okay, so Fathar is 100%ed. We will go to this one.
Name a more white person word than loogie.
Yeah. Let's go
Fuel
to
at 1/2 capacity.
this place. Going to hate Putrescent Knight with this turkey leg weapon. I can't remember if I beat him with the turkey leg or what I ended up beating. I don't think I did with the turkey leg.
Launching probe.
I feel like you'll be able to get some good stuns with the turkey leg, TG. In fact, I'm gonna call it one shot. One shot.
Probe launched.
All right. Couple planets. One planet in this orbit.
Launching probe.
Looks like Earth. One more place. We gotta fuel up though. Space travel.
Probe launched.
%33%.
Probe launched.
Strange island of peace in the lawless terminus systems. Thuna Wan Uru is a planet of crushing gravity but abundant life. As its ponderous name indicates, it was colonized by the Elcor, who have several blooming industries on the planet. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough, woody algae provide much of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold taken to space with generous use of mass effect fields. Of course, pirates target the Elcor shipping as soon as it leaves orbit, but the Elcors deal with mercenary companies, keep away all the most foolhardy of attackers. Interesting. Doing poison with poison blooms twice. Ash of War. Poison with poison blooms twice. Ash of War. So you duplicated the Ash of War? It's a lot of fun. Sounds cool, man. You got all the good builds. All the good builds. Oh, here's another unexplored. That one was really hard to see. Got the achievement, Galactic Explorer. Logasiri. Step above carbonaceous asteroid. Logasiri is a planet with a carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of CO2 and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it is rapidly drying out, as it has lost the critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. Nevertheless, the Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and agri-habitats. The labor is hot, endless, and backbreaking, even in its low-G environment. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in the cluster seemed to be topped by one from Logasiri. The most famous is that the slaver Salperin, who worked to death 420 slaves over the course of Galactic Standard Year and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses, he was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow and his business model still hangs over the miserable planet. Sounds like a Son of a gun. Salperin? Good thing his wife poisoned him.
Launching probe.
I don't know, it's not optimized at all, but it's still fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work a lot to optimize my faith builds. That's for sure. Okay, so this place is 100%ed. And the Omega Nebula is 100%ed. So fuel up. Probe up. And we'll mass relay it.
Where you heading, boss?
That's a good question. I think investigate Project Overlord.
Not until you do Firewalker.
Is that the one we said we were gonna do? Firewalker. Here we go. And should I do the help Zaid mission?
Not for another few minutes.
Okay.
Probe away.
Next.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Lapini.
Probe away.
Vecchio.
Probe launched.
Chia.
Get Chia Pet.
God, remember those?
Oh yeah. I never had one, but oops, we don't want to have Zaid. We want to do Firewalker.
Only half our fuel remains. Launching probe.
Melisle.
Probe launched.
Odast. Odast. Celias.
Probe away.
You odd ass looking motherfucker.
Ooh, we got Saturn. Hisano. Standard hydrogen helium gas giant. 200 years ago, an independent Volus prospector found the mangled wreck of a Prothean starship trapped within a trailing Lagrange point. Few artifacts from this wreckage have been recovered. Prospector Lumen Creop was canny enough to keep the Hulk's existence to himself. He sold its location to a Turian paleotechnology firm for nearly $1 million credits. Since then, Hisano's Lagrange points, rings, and moons have been combed over by fortune hunters seeking to strike it rich the same way. Thus far, no additional artifacts have been recovered. Let's see what we can't find.
Launching probe.
Yahtzee.
I have detected an anomaly.
Ziona has a thin atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trioxide created by volcanic outgassing. There are traces of water vapor in the atmosphere, but over the last 5 centuries of observation, particle counts have decreased 4%. While not habitable by any spacefaring species, there is an abundance of native sulfur-devouring bacteria that thrives around the world's many volcanic vents. Interestingly, these bacterium bear genetic similarities to the native life of Ilium, suggesting either a panspermia spread of microbes via asteroids or accidental contamination of the original environment by careless spacefarers.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Scans have located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Dr. Casey and Dr. Oloy. Let's land there. Let's take Morden. Let's take Garrus. To be able to incinerate. And Solarian scientist. Morgan's tinkering with weapons, drugs, technology increases health, weapon damage, and strength of his shields. What about cryoblast? Let's do Solarian scientist for now. Oh, ability evolution. Please select an evolved form of the power. Solarian Genius or Solarian Savant. Morden's technical breakthroughs further increase the strength of his shields. Health plus 25%, weapon damage plus 18, shields plus 25. Or Morden's study of ballistic physics and shock trauma increases weapon damage. Let's do the weapon damage, I think.
Fun fact, I'm a savant.
What's that?
Said fun fact, I'm a savant.
You're a savant?
Yeah.
What kind of savant?
With reading, writing, and language.
Hmm.
In 2nd grade, I was reading at an above college level.
Oh, wow. You said you work in the, like, English field, right?
Yeah.
Never been my strength. I like the math and the sciences.
See, that's the thing. Math is my kryptonite.
Is your kryptonite?
Yeah.
Anakin, it was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. I have the eye aground.
Yeah, it looks like... This place looks like Mustafar, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I've always not been great at English. I do like reading. Writing, even though I, have to write for my job and have a lot of publication. I mean, I have publications, I should say, not a lot, but I have publications. It's not my strong suit. I like science. I love math.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
I always give in one of my classes, I always give a assignment that's heavily math based, and students, I don't think it's that hard of an assignment, but students really struggle with it.
I wish the education system was more set to helping people with their individual strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. Whoa.
Primary systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle.
Welcome
This
to the
is
new
your
Mako.
onboard VI.
I like it.
Caution, guided missile system active. Acquired.
Yeah, where the Mako was like a troop transport
Would you look at
tank,
that?
this you can think of as like a fighter jet.
Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. It's like flying the Batmobile.
I will warn you right ahead of time, this thing is not like the Mako in terms of taking damage. It is paper thin. Do not stay in sustained fire or you will die.
Obstruction
Okay.
detected. Path is now clear.
The name of the game with this thing is stay on the move and avoid getting shot.
Alright. You can do that. Hopefully. Now, when I was in high school, I thought I was going to be an accountant. And I was really good at like the bookkeeping and math and trigonometry and that stuff. But after an injury and taking an anatomy and physiology class, I moved into the sciences, science field, health science. Whoa.
You just hear from somewhere screaming in the distance, "You are my brother again!" The hell's going on over there?
I gotta learn how to platform with this thing, kinda, huh?
Yeah, that's what this whole level basically is. Anakin, start panicking, because I don't have a...
Because you don't have a what?
I said Anakin, start panicking, because I don't have a plan again.
This looks like it.
What's up, Titan? How are you, man? How's God of War going? Oh, I had to look up what Poseidon's temple was, and I looked it up online. I'm like, oh, of course, he's on You said you're on the Titan's back. I figured it was Kronos, but I like just couldn't remember if there was some other level I couldn't think of. But yeah, I love that. I love that game. Okay, so go over here.
A lot of shit for a guy who got beat by his son.
Who gets what?
Who got beat by his son. And basically lost an entire war against beings far smaller than himself.
For who? Are you talking Anakin? Or are you talking
No.
Ares and
Talking about
Kratos?
from God of War.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ares. But you get other gods interfering with all that stuff too.
I was gonna say, you hear another thing screaming. You hear another scream in the distance. Ares, destroy my enemies!
Yeah. It's going good. Nice change from Fortnite. Yeah, I bet. I haven't played Fortnite for a couple weeks now. Gosh dang it.
Did you hear after they're leaving the Norse pantheon, they're going to Egypt?
They're going what?
They're going to Egypt.
Oh, that'd be cool. Some Egyptian gods. That's cool. I haven't played Ragnarok yet, but it comes out on PC on September 19th. It's in the Steam store now, so looking forward to that one.
A game I'm really looking forward to is Predator Hunting Grounds. It's coming to Xbox.
Oh, nice.
That has only been on the others. Get to customize my own predators and fuck people up.
Nice. What's it called? Predators what?
Predator Hunting Grounds.
Hunting Grounds.
That should do it. Mission objectives completed.
Let's go. Oh, now we can gain some ground. Jeez. All right, I'm going to grab some water real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. John Shepard. Let's get some pull ability. Okay. Ooh, we got a bunch of Project Firewalkers going again. Nice. Alright. Now can I do the Overlord one, or should I do any of these other ones?
Sorry, I walked away to get a drink as well.
Oh, no problem. I was asking if I
Just continue on the fire.
on the Firewalkers. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll work well since it kind of continues with Dr. Casey and Dr. Aloy's stuff. It sounds like. Okay, so let's do Project Firewalker. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever one we come across, we'll do. It reveals that Dr. Casey was interested in the anomalous weather patterns on the planet Latesh. He had scattered probes on the planet's surface in the hope that the unnatural atmospheric conditions might be related to Prothean technology. If Cerberus could recover the data from those probes, it could shed some light on Dr. Casey's research. And data shows that Dr. Casey had stopped on planet Corange to run tests on artifacts found on the planet's surface. Recovering the data he collected could lead Cerberus to discover Dr. Casey's last known location. Data taken from Ziona reveals that Dr. Casey established a research station deep inside an active volcano on the planet Krumto. Dr. Casey believes that the volcano hides an extensive Prothean ruin. Whether his hunch was true or not, the station should contain data that will lead to Dr. Casey's whereabouts. Caution is advised. Nice.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Prototype recovered from Project Firewalker. Good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contains significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Casey and Dr. Aloy investigated. Edie has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Despite Dr. Casey's obvious instability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how the Geth are tracking Dr. Casey, so be careful. So should I go to, what is that, Fea? And just not do the Help Zaid mission? And scan the planets?
Go there, just don't initiate.
Okay.
Just don't initiate the mission.
Sounds good.
Probe launched.
Hi, too.
Probe away.
I'm in. I'm a in. Okay. This one didn't let me scan this planet. Unless there's another planet on here or something that I missed, but doesn't look like. Oh, might be. There might be. Small ass planet. Viantel. A dwarf planet.
Probe launched.
Here we go. Is this all the nebulas, or did you say something about more nebulas popping up once we get more missions?
Or things will pop up as we get more missions, and then when we go into some systems, we won't get a mission until we're over certain planets.
I see. Start here, because it is... closest, I guess. Teshub, the first and larger of the two gas giants in the Hawking Eta gateway system. Teshub is composed mainly of hydrogen, helium, brown and orange coloration, and its upper cloud decks are caused by the upwelling of sulfur from lower levels of the atmosphere.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Hebat is a methane ammonia ice giant. When heavy metals exomining of China won the bidding rights to develop the moon of Preshub in the Century system, it began by establishing helium-3 refueling facility on Hebat. The station, completed this year, is considered a model facility by the executives of the state-run company. The station produces more than enough fuel to supply the HMEC ships running to and from Century. It has a crew of only a dozen for maintenance and oversight. Nearly all day-to-day operations are automated. Century. Theropto. Typical ice giant. Traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere, has over 100 moons, an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rocks, presumably the debris from shattered moons.
Probe away.
Did Neil deGrasse Tyson ever do a review of what he thought of this game?
Actually,
Launching
yeah,
probe.
and I think another person did. They basically, the main things they went over were, okay, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool, but the science, this planet wouldn't be here, this star wouldn't be like this, etc.
Yeah. Glendagan.
Launching
Glendagan.
probe.
arid terrestrial, slightly larger than Earth, but with a lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavier elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminum with wide deserts of dust-fine sand that are easily stirred by the wind. Clindigan's most striking features is the Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What's most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. Geological records suggest it is the result of a glancing blow by mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. Glancing
What do you
blow,
think about that? A glancing blow.
Yeah.
This planet got nicked by an incredibly powerful super gun round 37 million years ago.
Yeah, it's insane.
I'm pretty certain at this point that the news stations and everything else in this universe are being controlled by the Reapers to be stupid in some way, because there's so much evidence left that proves that they exist.
Yeah. It's all propaganda. Tamahera has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is icy and is composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains few unremarkable metals, but mainly consists of rock. The presence of canyons and floodplains indicate that liquid water once existed, suggesting Tamahera had a thicker insulating atmosphere in the past.
Probe away.
Citadel. Standard hydrogen helium gas giant. Its most obvious features are a pair of gigantic storm cells, one in the northern hemisphere and one in the south. While richer in helium-3 than Lusa, the difficulties of extraction from Serao's gravity well and stormy atmosphere led to the other gas giant's development. Serao has over 80 moons ranging from radius of 50 to 2,000 kilometers. The Sari Terpsichore Council has established an observation post on one of the larger moons to study the planet's twin storm systems. Oops.
Launching probe. I have detected an anomaly.
Initial surveys of Koran noted its high density and active plate tectonics, suggesting a high internal heat fueled by greater than normal concentration of heavy elements and radioactives. Early test scores proved the mineral richness of the world, but distance from the mass relay in the Century system made it unprofitable to develop until late 2183. The atmosphere is a smog of methane, ammonia, and water vapor, a so-called primordial soup. Methane, ammonia, and water vapor, so-called primordial soup, similar to the conditions of early Earth. However, there is no evidence of life developing on Quran's surface beyond the level of simple dextroamino acids. The minimal energy input of the red dwarf Vir have created an energy-starved surface environment through the planet's volcanism. Though the planet's volcanism does hold open some possibility for subterranean development.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Scans have found locations matching the description of Dr. Casey's survey site. Exploring the site could reveal valuable mission data. Warning: Geth presence detected on planet surface. Use extreme caution. Okay, we'll go there, but let's scan this planet first. Alusa. Small, dense ice giant with high concentrations of water, ammonia, methane. A few automated helium-3 fuel stations have been established to fuel the ore freighters shuttling to and fro Quran.
Probe launched.
Landing. Let's take Zaid and Miranda.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objectives located.
Said this thing is not good under fire, so stay on the move.
Yep. Deploying evasive maneuvers.
Geth dropship
You
detected.
really think in this advanced age they could have at least put shields on the thing?
Yeah.
Also, your own cannon can damage yourself, so try not to shoot near yourself.
Okay.
Acquired.
Clash with Cody says hi. What's up, Clash with Cody? How are you, man?
Warning. Geth forces detected. Extraction complete.
Oh.
Acquired.
And not only do you have to be careful of all this shit, I should tell you that this mission is glitched, so if you die, you have to start the whole fucking thing over.
That sounds terrible. And I'm guessing I can't traverse this water.
No, it'll kill you.
Damn it. Okay.
A lot of people hate this mission. Thankfully, let's get it done and over with. It's just
Don't worry, I plan on one-shotting it. Here. Okay. So I'll blue signal in the distance there, but let's see what's through here real quick. It's a trap.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Okay. That's the other path I could have taken to get here.
Extraction complete. Geth dropship detected. Acquired.
I thought that was the fifth one. Oh shit. Let's see those.
Extraction complete.
Okay, one last one.
Warning, Geth forces detected. Acquired. Mission objectives completed.
Hell yeah.
Extraction
Anything major missed?
Get the fuck out of here. Nope. You got everything.
Good.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your...
Oops.
Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Alright. Unread messages. Artifacts cataloged from Project Firewalker. The artifacts you gathered might give us a lead on a larger Prothean site. They have incredible value for historians and might be instrumental in building our understanding of the Prothean legacy. Excellent work in mitigating the Geth presence, Commander. We'll keep you apprised of further Geth activity should it threaten mission integrity. Nice. Also, I saw Clash with Cody said, "Hi, how you been, man? Hope you're doing well." Let's go to Schwarzschild.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Codex. Rihali. Typical hydrogen helium gas giant is notable because none of the moons is larger than 12 kilometers in diameter, a rare trait among the charted gas giants of the galaxy. 12 kilometers? So like 7 miles?
Launching probe.
Okay. Lenosa. Hydrogen helium gas giant surrounded by several thin rings of debris. Analysis of the debris have been difficult due to its extreme age and fragility, but several apparently nano-manufactured materials have been identified. The leading theory is that the inhabitants of Edimus mined the atmosphere for helium-3.
Launching probe.
Edimus. Holy crap. Super terrestrial world, a third larger than Earth. It is in a post-garden state that clearly shows evidence of attack from space. While now waterless, the shores of former oceans show patterns of cratering too regular to be anything but saturation bombardment by dreadnought-class kinetic weapons. Although it is unclear how, most of the atmosphere has been lost. Archaeologists have found little of note. It appears that all settled regions were touched by the global bombardment. The few relics found suggest an advanced spacefaring cultures thrived on the world somewhere between from 20 and 40 million years ago. The level of antiquity makes it impossible to estimate the world's former population or guess whether it was the race's homeworld or a colony. So pretty much Earth if freaking nuclear war happens.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
So, the larger galaxy is under the impression that spaceflight and like faster than light travel and the relays are all the work of the Protheans, who were only 50,000 years ago.
Probe
How the hell
launched.
do they also know what you just read and not realize that how the hell did all these other species from millions of years ago get around?
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Yeah, how the hell has no one in galactic history put 2 and 2 together?
Yes, they're just not that intelligent. Intelligent life, not that intelligent, it turns out. Typical Venetian greenhouse world. Ada is only of note for a few scattered craters. Though flattened by millions of years of high pressure, the marks of orbital bombardment strikes are unmistakable. It is generally accepted among academics that whoever hailed from or settled Schwarzschild's second planet, Edimus, must have had outposts on Ada as well. Space wars going on there. Okay, Hawking Eda or Ida explored.
We have no fuel. An emergency FTL jump is necessary to reach a fuel station.
Partholon, a large planet composed of ice surrounding a rocky core. Partholon retains trace gases of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crushing gravity makes for an inhospitable stay and makes most mining infeasible. However, its orbit proximity to the mass relay in the system means space travelers will, for the next few years, use it for gravitational slingshot to add speed on their way to and from Calliston.
Launching probe.
Where's Calliston? Where's that slingshot? No!
That's the whole nebula out here is called the Calliston Rift, and it's very beautiful.
Ah. The hostile moon Calliston is the largest satellite of gas giant Cernunnos. An ancient asteroid strike deposited major loads of element 0 within the molten sulfur mantle. Oldfill Ashland Energy's mining operations have made it the largest source of Starship drive core material in the Attican Traverse. Calliston is racked with volcanism due to tidal stresses from Cernunnos. Because of weak solar output, plant-like life on Calliston is not carbon-based and photosynthetic, but silicon-based and thermosynthetic. It's not carbon-based and photosynthetic, but silicon-based and thermosynthetic. Oh, that's cool. Requiring heat rather than sunlight to power its chemical reactions. These organisms flourish in volcanic vents and during solar flares when Baylor can double or triple in luminosity. Sadly, sapient habitation is not possible here. Calliston's biodiversity is considered threatened by the Citadel Council Committee on Habitable Worlds.
Still has a population of over 1 billion.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Nearly 2 billion. Oops.
probe.
How do the people of these planets feel about us just coming by and probing them for their resources?
Probe away.
This is a big one. Cernunnos is a sizable gas giant with a hydrogen-nitrogen atmosphere. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture due to its close stellar location. In a rare phenomenon, it is near enough to its red dwarf star to be within the life zone, though its massive size prevents the tidal lock that usually occurs at such a range. While nothing could survive on the surface of a planet with such crushing gravity, Cernunnos' moon, Calliston, is habitable. Cernunnos is skimmed for its abundant hydrogen and refineries on Calliston's process it into a metastable metallic form for use as starship fuel.
Probe away.
Bress, a member of the Falmer Belt, Bress is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. It is, however, rich in lithium, which is integral to the heat sinks of starships or handheld weapons. A large robo-mining operation from Calliston can be found here.
Probe launched.
Drannen, a sizable hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant, just on the far side of its pale yellow star's frost line. Drannen is known for its spectacular storms. At least 3 persistent observable spots, actually cyclonic and anticyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years, significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter over 3 times that of Earth. Drannen has 44 moons. 2 of them are of special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvuna, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonized. The second, Alahaya, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volvis populations. How long has
Launching
Jupiter's
probe.
red spot storm been going on?
I think a few hundred years.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was
Launching
like several
probe.
hundred. Shasu, dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected from Agnan during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, Agnan had a magma ocean covering much of its surface, and the liquid rock sprayed into space, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. The theory is that during this cooling, Shasu first orbited Agnan, but was eventually pulled from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Drannen. Today, Shasu is relatively temperate, with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere attracting spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Agnan, evident in its high sulfur content.
probe away. Launching probe.
Remote rock planet Captain Ice sure has been exploited by Arvunin Corporation for its minerals, home to gold veins which are used in spaceship shielding as well as jewelry, the cobalt deposits used in high tensile alloys. Shear shows no signs of being exhausted anytime soon, and light gravity helps keep the planetary exploration process cheap.
Launching probe.
One more planet somewhere around here. Probably in...
He thinks he's beat.
Here we go. Tamguda, the outermost planet of the Asura system. Tamguda is remote and largely unexplored. Its carbon dioxide atmosphere is long since frozen into fields of dry ice.
Launching probe.
Kobayashi. Hydrogen helium gas giant, Kobayashi has a faint ring system, a rust belt of decrepit refueling stations and abandoned habitants on its moons have attracted Orca, Krogan, and other near-do wells, living a hand-to-mouth existence with no garden planet supplying them. They trade helium-3 fuel and recycled waste products to survive. Kidnappees from Maskawa are typically brought to Kobayashi to be released or sold as chattel to out-of-system slavers. Travel advisory. Law enforcement authorities of Maskawa categorically state that their effective range does not extend as far as Kobayashi. A statistically significant number of distress signals have been broadcast from within the 1 million kilometer mark of Kobayashi. Civilian traffic is not advised. Well, now I want to go there. A dense rock planet, Askawa has a thick methane ammonia atmosphere because of its similar conditions to the Volvus homeworld Irun billions of years ago. When it was first formed, a large Volus university, the 10-clan academy hosts symposia on the planet's surface. Unfortunately, despite their security precautions, pirates, organ leggers, and slavers through the Terminus system have learned that kidnapped students and professors are a source of easy money. This only adds to the university's reputation as a visit or tenure at the academy is a clear mark of commitment on any scientific resume. Population 40,000.
Probe launched.
How'd you like to work there?
I would pass. Hydrogen helium gas giant. Nambu has an extensive ring system, but only 20 moons. Comparatively few. Its moon, Semiko, is the smallest moon known to be tectonically active in the Milky Way, covered with bright fractures. Visitors of Laskawa often take advantage of Nambu's refueling platforms. Oops, didn't scan it.
launched.
Sakata, large venison hothouse. Sakata's rough weather and active magnetosphere has a reputation for confounding or destroying space probes launched to investigate it. What has been discovered is that its dense atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and sodium, and its surface lime. Its magnetosphere suggests an iron-rich core, but its heavy gravity precludes most development.
Launching probe. Anomaly detected.
Earth-sized planet wrapped in an impermeable haze of carbon dioxide and ash. Kurumto is an unforgiving place. Earthquakes, volcanic gases. Wouldn't be a Kurumto quake. Volcanic gases and shrouds of dust have prevented any major settlements. Its sulfurous crust has yet to produce resources of interest.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Mission. Anomaly detected. Research stations detected within volcano. Detected within volcano on planet surface. The research station data storage systems are still active and may contain valuable information. Warning. Volcano is unstable. Advise extreme caution. Let's go ahead and take Garrus and Morden.
Systems online. Adverse geothermal activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
Yay, more lava planet.
Yeah. So there's a lot of layers to this planet, looks like.
Area compromised due to unstable volcanic activity.
So if I die in this planet, does it do the same thing where I have to start over?
No.
Okay, good.
Acquired.
Okay, search the volcano for research station established by Dr. Casey and Dr. Alloy. I'll read this one first of all. Data taken from Ziona reveals that Dr. Casey established a research station deep within an active volcano, planet Kurumto. Dr. Casey believed that the volcano hides an extensive Prothean ruin. Whether his hunch is true or not, the station should contain data that will lead to Dr. Casey's whereabouts. Caution is advised. Second try on Putrescent Knight. Nice, dude. A little disappointing considering you're one-shot at everybody else, but you know, room for improvement, I guess. There goes your streak. Yep. It's like a no-hitter, man. It's like that no-hitter. We called it out and it jinxed ya. Is this where I started? Must have been. Yeah, it was. It was. Oh, shit.
Mineral resources detected.
The game Murdered Soul Suspect.
Say that again?
You ever play the game Murdered Soul Suspect?
I have not. What kind of game is it? Is it a video game? I'm assuming?
Yeah. It's a game where you play as a cop who's been murdered, and you're basically a ghost, and you solve crimes that will help you solve your own murder.
Oh, interesting.
Acquired.
Almost like Disco Elysium or something?
Yeah, but in this one's in third person.
I see.
Extraction complete.
When did that come out?
2014, I believe.
2014. Interesting. And TG says, I'm sure Mesmer will kill me too. And he said that I have. It was pretty good. Oh, you know, I haven't played it. I was thinking of a different game. Oh. So you weren't thinking of Murder Soul Suspect? What game were you thinking of? You said 2014? 2014?
Yeah.
Research base entrance ahead.
I think what a cool thing is you can see it on the box art. You were shot like 6 or 7 times, and you can see the exit wounds glowing on your ghost back.
Oh, interesting. The exit wounds on the ghost back, huh? Rick?
It's like I said, it's a murder mystery. The basic thing is that a serial killer has been running around,
And you were investigating him, and then you get taken out by him, and you
continue the investigation.
Hmm. Sounds pretty cool. TG was thinking of Beyond Two Souls.
That's also a good game. Very similar, actually.
With Ellen Page and William Dafoe, formerly known as Ellen Page, now Elliot Page.
I saw that game played a long time ago.
This site was a
Looking
roadmap
back on
leading
it,
to the
there's
main
some
Prothean ruins.
dodgy things that are written in there.
Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the
Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped. I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped.
Sorry, 1 second. Do this part. Continue our discussion on that. Oh.
Activation of research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
We have to go, now!
Oops. A detected site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. Unpredictable terrain will make retrieval of any data extremely hazardous. So was this an escape mission? Where it started? Oh shit.
Catastrophic damage sustained. Vehicle shutdown imminent.
That's what I get for exploring.
Count 'em. This is now the second time, at least, you've been running away from an exploding volcano.
The second time? When was the first?
When you met Liara on that one planet.
In Mass Effect 1?
Yep.
I don't really remember that.
It was in the ruins where you first meet her. The ruins start collapsing into a volcano as you run.
Hmm. Oh shit. Shaky screen. Nice. Okay, so we were talking about Beyond Two Souls. You said there was some sketchy stuff written into that game?
Yeah, just one scene from it that sticks in my mind. There's the whole
Commander, you've
game
received a
is
new
basically
message at your
going
private
over
terminal.
one woman's life from the time she's born up until her old age. And there's a time where she's struggling and homeless on the street when she's like 14, and it's a choice-based game, so one of the options you could do is blow a dude for some money.
Damn, that is pretty risque for a video game and for her to be a 14-year-old child.
Yeah.
Hold on here. Let's switch to my desktop real quick. And okay, what was the game called that had the ghost? Where you're a ghost.
Murdered sole suspect.
It's only $2. See those bullet wounds? Square Enix.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a man in the street outside bleeding! There's broken glass everywhere! There's a lot of blood! He's not breathing!
A serial killer is terrorizing the normally sleepy streets of Salem,
This crude drawing of a bell has been left at the scene of several murders.
leading police to refer to the murderer as the Bell Killer.
I need to figure out who killed me and stop him.
That looks pretty cool. Is it worth a playthrough?
That's great.
90% off.
I'd get it.
Alright, we're gonna add it to the cart. And we'll continue shopping for now. But and then the one TG was saying was Beyond Two Souls.
Peggy 16.
Is this the one that came out like just after The Last of Us, and Ellen Page was like super pissed because they kind of made Ellie from The Last of Us look like Ellen Page at first?
I've been linked to an entity. His name is Aiden.
He says, I think so.
He's always with me.
Makes sense based on when they came out.
My name is Nathan Dawkins. Your mother tells me you have an invisible friend. Did he do that to you?
No, that was the monsters.
The agency wants you to join their military school.
Murdered sole suspect.
What'd you say? You hate?
They're very cinematic.
Oh, very cinematic.
Program.
Training starts tomorrow at 5 a.m.
I miss
They
these
know
sorts
what-
of games. They were happening for a time and then they stopped.
Yeah.
You and Aiden can do.
Welcome to the agency.
Something happened last night.
They've opened a passage to Aiden's world? So tired. I don't think I'm gonna make it. They're coming.
Jody, what have you done?
Tell them to leave me the fuck alone, because next time, I'll kill everyone.
I don't know if I recommend this game or not. It was a pretty okay game for the time. Yeah, I haven't really heard too much about it. Has very positive reviews on Steam. What did the other one have?
I'd say it's a good game. It's just that one dodgy scene that I remember.
Yeah. Weird Soul Suspect got very positive as well.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I think I read this one. That was a close one on Kurumoto Shepherd. A disturbing fact has come to light in analyzing the channel you use to transmit your findings. Unauthorized transmissions have been sent from MSV Rosalie to an unknown destination. It's assumed that this is how the Geth are tracking Dr. Casey and Dr. Oloy. The data you retrieved gives us a definite location for Dr. Casey's Prothean site. The doctor was certain that the site held a Prothean revelation of enormous significance. It is recommended that you head there as soon as possible to counter any Geth retrieval missions already in play. Alright.
Okay, so there's actually like at least 2 more Firewalker missions. The Prothean site is the last one, so go to that one last.
Okay, so do Geth excursion? Or incursion?
Yeah.
What happens if you do Prothean site first?
Nothing. It'll basically be like jumping through a chapter of a book and all the way to the end.
Okay. See, data reveals that Dr. Casey was interested. That's kind of weird that they didn't have this Prothean site one pop up after you do the other Firewalker ones. Like all the other Firewalker ones.
I imagine it's just an oversight on.
Yeah, that's okay. Not like this is a re-released Legendary Edition or anything. I'm just joking.
Only half our fuel remains.
Not like they didn't have decades to fix it.
Yeah.
Thought about that. I was like, okay, so if they knew for a few years that they were going to make this Legendary Edition before it came out, why the hell didn't they fix a lot of the problems from that? And I was like, oh, it's probably because they got forced to be on even worse crunch than before.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Okay, so you said do Geth incursion first?
Yep.
Okay. I'll probably try to finish these Firewalker missions and then call it a night.
Sound good.
Probe launched.
You want to do this again tomorrow, or you got something going?
Tomorrow. I think I should be good to go tomorrow, and then Thursday is the 4th of July, so I won't be on.
Yeah.
Does tomorrow work for you?
That works just fine.
Okay. I'll message you on Discord to let you know about what time. And if you're not around or something comes up, just let me know and I'll play some Elden Ring or something else.
Yep.
Nice thing with that is now
we done good so far in this stream. beaten through a good amount of the side.
Probe launched.
Yeah. Scan some planets. Got some resources so I can make a bunch of upgrades.
Yep. I think in the next stream we can knock out
I have detected an anomaly.
recruiting one of the other teammates and doing Zaid's
Launching
mission.
probe.
Okay.
Scans have found something.
So recruitment and loyalty.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna read this since we're going to this planet. Planetary scans detect signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. These pods may contain valuable data. Warning: surface temperatures are extremely low. Advise keeping hammerhead exposure to the cold at an absolute minimum. Interesting. So we go from hot environment to a cold environment.
Hey, read, if you haven't already read it,
Launching
read
probe.
Latesh again.
Okay.
Its name is funny.
Oh, how do you read the planet now? Right,
It's
scan
not
it?
popping up as long as you got a mission.
Launching
Ah.
probe.
Basically, what it says is that the planet's name in a Solarian dialect translates to "It's still winter here."
That's funny. Alright, let's use Kasumi and Miranda.
Warning. Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located.
So we got to
Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing.
we gotta hurry.
Yeah, you gotta hurry or you'll freeze.
Caution. Engine temperature falling. Extraction complete.
Which is crazy that, like, we've been to other super cold planets and our environment stuff has protected us, but apparently this one's too much.
Caution. Engine temperature falling. Extraction complete. Caution. Engine temperature falling. Extraction complete.
I can't remember how we got to Abysmal Woods now. Is that where Midra is? You have to go through a cave. Why isn't it? Oh, here we go.
Extraction complete.
Says yes, thanks. No problem, man.
Warning. Engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. god. Almost got turned around.
Alert. Engine core temperature has fallen to critical level. Engine failure imminent.
One node left. Did I miss one? I think I did.
Alert. Catastrophic system failure. Switching to emergency power and requesting immediate extraction.
Bummer.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
A very capable team is analyzing data you gather from the guest research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contain communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There is no evidence of Prothean activity on this planet. Guess how many furnace golems I've killed so far? For you?
Fuel reserves at 50%.
I'm gonna guess 1, 2. I'm gonna guess 2. For me, it would have been 0. I'm gonna guess 3. I forgot that one in the Cerulean coast.
Launching probe.
Zero. That's how many I would have killed too. Screw those guys, they take too long. Pretty pointless for NG+, yeah. Holy crap. Ikuna. First discovered by Quarians at the turn of the century, Ikuna is habitable but a second-tier choice for most species. Circling in orange suns, Ikuna averages below freezing temperatures. This led development firms to colonize at the planet's equator, where the climate is tolerable for agriculture. The Quarians, seeking a homeworld of their own, petitioned the Citadel Council for the right to take over Ikuna, but they had already settled a few 100,000 Quarians on the planet before approaching the Council. Seeing this occupation as an illegal act, the Council turned a deaf ear to Quarian pleas and gave the world to the Elcor, who could withstand the high gravity of the world far better. The Quarians squatting on the planet were given 1 galactic standard month to leave, at which point their colonies would be bombarded. Ooh. The junk left behind by the fleeing Quarians clogs up portions of the landscape to this day. The non-Elcor visitors to Ikuna are advised to use personal or vehicular mass effect fields to lighten the pressure, as the surface gravity will otherwise cause health and mechanical problems. Interesting.
Yeah, this is why I'm convinced that the Council is just out to get the Quarians.
Yeah. Quarians are a hated species for no reason, man. Panos is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its once vital helium-3 refining machinery in orbit around the planet was destroyed in one of the ITES mini-wars. The ITES extraplanetary trade suffered severely as a result. The dictators of ITE are not pleased with this situation. but they consider it a bad strategic move to be the first to start work on a refinery before eliminating any chance of other nations or planets seizing it.
Probe launched.
Have you played the game called Prey?
Prey, I have not.
That's another really good one.
Okay, we will scan this planet since we can't right now. Prey, huh? Well, tell me about Prey.
Basically, you wake up on a space station, and it's a little more complicated than this, but without spoiling it, you wake up on a space station and you've lost your memory, and there's crazy, weird aliens attacking the space
to be much more effective.
Sorry. She was saying something same time you were.
Yeah. You wake up on a space station with amnesia, and there's weird aliens invading the station.
Okay.
Probe launched.
So is it Prey?
And you have all sorts of weapons. Yeah. There's all sorts of weapons, and with a few things, you can unlock special powers that you can use against the aliens.
Mm.
It's kind of like the Dishonored series, but in space.
Yeah. Hold on, let's check it out real quick.
Again, I can recommend so many good games, and I hope we get to them all at some point.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
This station was your laboratory, and the experiment was a failure.
The outbreak can be contained. Earth can be spared. It has to be me. I know what's coming.
Ugh.
Some people will never understand what you can do.
Warning, this is a station-wide emergency. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We can fight the invasion. If I can't save us, I'm taking every last one of them with me.
That looks cool. Kind of reminds me of BioShock in space too.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
How have you done?
It's like a mix of Dishonored, BioShock, Portal, and a handful of other things.
It's 80% off right now. Add it to my
These
wish.
are some good sales.
Yeah, it's the Steam summer sale. Oops.
I don't know if you noticed that, but you can. This is a game where you can literally turn into a coffee cup.
Oh, that's funny. Burroughs is a small rock planet with a thin nitrogen and carbon monoxide atmosphere. Each city-state of Ike claims the rights to exploit the planet for its heavy metal deposits. Individual city-state governments maintain 3 small habitats on Burroughs as far away from one another as possible. Nevertheless, the planet's wars have extended here, and the habitats infrequently send commando teams to assault each other on small unit actions. Travel advisory. The inhabitants of Maros have set large numbers of anti-personal and anti-vehicular mines at common choke points across the planets. Records of the mines' locations are extremely unreliable. Civilian travel is not advised. scan this?
Probe away.
Okay, not the cave I thought. I don't remember how to get to that waterfall. I think it's the Shadow Keep, but I don't know. Ah, yes, I remember now. Yeah, is the cave like the light dark cave? And I think you might get there by, yeah, going Shadow Keep. Is it Shadow Keep? Whatever that river spot was with the waterfalls, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it's that hidden room around the Shadow Keep, I think. Yeah, where you fought Letta, yeah. Okay.
We have no fuel. An emergency FTL jump is necessary to reach a fuel station.
Hey, here's a good rule of thumb. You don't always have to hold down on the flight stick in order to fly the Normandy. Sometimes you can just push it in a direction and let your momentum carry you.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll save you on fuel.
Yeah. I'll give it a try.
Probe launched.
A dry, desolate planet, Kerr, is temperate but supports little life above the microscopic level. Its Earth-like temperatures and gravity make it an appealing place to build habitation hideaways, attracting Batarian slavers and criminals who can't afford more luxurious safe houses on other planets. Its forgiving nitrogen-helium atmosphere makes EVAs possible with a minimal amount of equipment. A breathing mask and warm clothing is usually sufficient. Mining and other legitimate activities are few and far between. On Kerr, the planet's crust is largely free of precious metals, instead producing kilometers upon kilometers of dolomitic limestone, calcite, and gypsum. Alliance Bolt and Geth have been encountered in the Hecate system. All civilian traffic is prohibited.
Launching probe.
Bothros, a rock and ice planet. Bothros is home to a scientific curiosity. Evidence of primate-like spacefaring civilizations was found frozen in its equatorial ice, ranging from melted fragments of metal to preserved remains of the creatures still wearing suits for extravehicular activity. Further exploration revealed that their habitation centers were vaporized by orbital bombardments from railgun-like weapons hitting with a force of approximately 120 kilotons of TNT. Only those that fled or happened to be away from the habitats were preserved in the ice, where they died of asphyxiation. This unknown species did not come from Asteria, but scientific teams are looking for evidence that they visited there. It is difficult to believe they would colonize a frozen rock like Bothros and ignore a lush garden world. Their world of origin is also a mystery. Alliance bolts and Geth have been encountered in Hecate system. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Oops, I didn't scan it, did I?
Launching probe.
We did now.
Damn you all to hell.
Damn you all to hell. Is that Planet of the Apes?
Yep.
The very end. first.
And did you notice that in Kasumi's mission, the thing where he said, "How did he get Lady Liberty's head?" It was a reference.
Oh, was it?
Because she said, "Damn you, Hawk."
That's funny.
Probe launched.
Okay. Patsayev, a rock planet encased in frozen oceans. Patsayev is notable for the largest written message ever created by a human being. Andrei Kobzar, a disgruntled miner whose fortunes were spent prospecting for Ezo, used the mass accelerator cannon of a local mercenary group, A-61 Mantis gunship, to carve a 208-kilometer-long message in the ice saying, "Zizis Nichiko Net," Russian for "there's nothing here." The message can easily be seen from space. Ironically, the message itself, intended to discourage future colonists, now draws small tourist crowds. That's hilarious.
Probe away.
Where's the message? I want to see it from space.
Imagine going to the time on a gunship as big as the thing that you fought in the last mission.
Probe away.
To make a 208-kilometer wide message.
Yeah, that's insane.
That literally just says, "There ain't shit here."
Yeah.
Launching probe.
Reminds me of that one moment in Spaceballs. Have you guys found anything? Shit.
We're in space. Volkov, a dwarf planet. Volkov has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton, home to thriving iridium mining community. Volkov's reputation is summed up as rich but dangerous. Pirates often lurk behind Volkov's two moonlets, Zeneviva and Elena, and crippled freighters leaving the atmosphere. To make matters worse, Volkov sits in the Chazov Belt, a field of asteroids and other small bodies, which leads to frequent meteor strikes on the planet. Meteor-related casualties remain rare, but on Volkov, the chances of such death are high enough that they are factored into insurance premiums. Spaceballs, by the way, is a freaking hilarious movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it still stands up today as being really funny.
It is.
I watched Airplane just maybe a month or two ago. I actually didn't think Airplane was that funny. It had some funny parts, but I didn't think it was the funniest movie of all time.
Heresy.
You disagree? Are you a huge Mel Brooks fan?
Yes, and also Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen, he's a legend. And that.
You've seen The Naked Gun?
I have. It's been probably 30 years since I've seen them, but I remember watching them as a child. Actually, probably too young to watch them, but I watched them.
Probe away.
Ooh, Titan says planes, trains, and automobiles. That's a funny movie too.
I think I saw that movie when I was 7.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. John Candy and Steve Martin. Cannonball. I've never seen Cannonball Run.
Probe launched.
I need to add that one probably to my watch list.
Have you seen the Hangover movies?
The first two.
Launching probe.
I didn't watch the third one. the second one was too similar to the first one. And I'm like, alright, it's become a money train or a cash grab.
Yeah, the third one is not really worth watching. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. What am I missing here?
Anomaly detected.
Okay. Makara's largest moon, Copus, is a desolate place with an extremely thin atmosphere. Its crust is largely silica-based and there are no signs of water. Like its parent planet, its high albedo keeps it from being a total inferno, and when occluded by Makahara, its temperatures can be nearly tolerable. Its low gravity can easily be countered by vehicular or personal mass effect fields for comfortable exploration.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Prothean artifacts detected on planet surface. Artifact site is protected by a powerful energy barrier. Scans detect muted mechanical signatures consistent with hidden automated defenses. A lot of great actors in Cannonball Run. Dom DeLaw? Hold on. We gotta take a quick detour to check out who's in Cannonball Run. I've certainly heard that movie time and time again, but never gotten around to seeing it. A movie that I was...
Have you seen Smokey?
Which one?
Smokey and the Bandit?
I've not seen Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, with Burt Reynolds. I knew Smokey and the Bandit had it, yeah, Smokey and the Bandit also had Burt Reynolds. Do they tie in together? Burt Reynolds, Roger Moore, Farrah Fawcett.
I don't know.
Adding it to my watch list. Porky's was another movie where I'm like, I need to watch Porky's again.
Have you seen Over the Top?
Oh yeah, with Sylvester Stallone. TG, I think
that's a great one.
Yeah, out of my roommates, TG and I think we're the only ones to watch Over the Top, and we'd just constantly be like, over the top. TG says, you know it. Alright, what planet am I missing here? There it is.
Probe launched.
Meatballs. Which one is Meatballs? Talking a bunch of old classic 70s, or I guess they're probably all 80s comedies, huh? Meatballs. Hold on, we gotta search Meatballs real quick. Oh, with what's his face? Bill Murray. I've never seen Meatballs either. Or Stripes.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah. Seen Dumb and Dumber. That was like one of my favorite comedies as a kid.
Also grew up with its prequel.
I could only watch, like, I watched maybe the first 15 minutes of the prequel, and I was like, this is terrible. I just did not like it. But if you grew up with it, I can imagine it being different.
The two main things that stick in my mind from that are him shitting everywhere and Ice Ice Baby.
Ice Ice Baby from the prequel.
Yep.
I never saw the sequel either, the Dumb and Dumber or whatever it's called. Or is that one the prequel?
I think it was literally called Dumb and Dumber 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Titan says Dumb and Dumber is my #1 comedy. It's a freaking classic, man. My #1 comedy would probably be Superbad, and then my #2 comedy is probably Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I love both of those.
Kinetic barrier detected. Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
You seen Me, Myself, and Irene?
I have. That's a great one too.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Step Brothers is #2 for you. TG likes Super Troopers. I loved Super Troopers in high school. The problem with that was being in high school and watching it, people quoted the hell out of that, like way too much. So kind of like, it's like, all right, man, we all know you guys have seen
We
it.
just become best friends.
Yeah. Step Brothers is fantastic. I didn't like Step Brothers the first time I watched it, but on subsequent watches, I was like, okay, this is gold, man. It was like almost too much for me the first time I watched it, but then when I knew what to expect, I was like, okay, I can handle this now. No, I don't think you ever, maybe in high school you did, but certainly as roommates, I never heard you quote that one. Or don't remember it, at least. Oh, damn it. Another one probably got quoted too much. I think I probably quoted this one too much, was Napoleon Dynamite. I love Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre. I feel like Nacho Libre is very underrated. Jack Black.
I want to like Jack Black, but I get this odd impression from him that he's like a douchebag in real life.
Oh, really? I think he makes pretty darn good movies. I watched Be Kind Rewind. That one was pretty good. Him and, I think, Mos Def.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Just recently, I watched My Cousin Benny.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. With Marissa Tomei, Ralph Macchio, and Joe Pesci.
Yep.
That's a very good one. I didn't watch that until, like, yeah, maybe... It was quite a while after it came out. Probably like a decade ago or so, but I thought it was good.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
And Crunk says, Tina, come get some ham. Get some ham. Aw. Okay, I have one more generator. I see it.
Did you ever see Danny Darko?
Donnie Darko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinetic
I,
barrier strength
I like that
reduced.
movie.
Kinetic barrier deactivated. Path is clear.
Why, a favorite of yours?
No, it just came to my mind.
Hmm. Let's see. Seems like a good dude. Oh, for Jack Black. Apparently I think his parents were like, both like, very well educated. Like, I think one might be an astrophysicist. I might be making that up. Somebody could fact check me. Time for flower fight. I didn't learn his fight last time, as my build just smashed it. I've heard some people say that might be the easiest fight of them all. I was watching somebody who's doing a Zero Shadow Tree Blessing and level 1 run, and they were struggling with the final boss fight, but he mentioned in there that he thought the flower fight might have been the easiest to learn. I watched Donnie Darko for the first time while I was on a second date a little while ago. She kept explaining to me, I'm like, girl, I don't really give a F.
Hey, if she's passionate enough about that to be nerding out to it, she might be a keeper.
Yeah. Is there going to be a third date, Crunk? Let's see. The site is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those blue sun things hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they're doing this. I shall ask Dr. Oloy for whatever he can provide. My guess is Dr. Oloy is a betrayer. About to find out, though. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing in this fight. It's an interesting fight. I did not expect there to be the 3 phases to it. There's not a third date, and I left a solid ½ gram of weed at her place, too. So tragic. That is. That is tragic. I was going to mention the first time I ever got super smashed in that way, I swear I saw like little Donnie Darko bubbles like above my head. That's a good movie to probably burn one up to.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever. Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
That was my theory too, that it was Aloy. We'll see though, now, since the crazy Dr. Casey is thinking that, I don't think it was Aloy anymore.
We can use this.
Research data discovered. I wish those things stayed up there just a little bit longer. I don't have time to read them.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I
You
can't
can
keep
read
them
them
out.
in the lab terminal later.
I've
Okay.
got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Oh god, he's gonna destroy himself. Is this the relic? Who's this? Dr. Casey would never understand the deal I made with the collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen, to ensure you remained safe. The damned collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remained innocent of any of this ugly business. It was all for you, Dr. Robert O'Loy. He was the betrayer, but he was coerced into doing it. Ooh, the relic. Alright. Dr. Casey's research station found. Prothean artifact recovered. Experience gain 125. Use a research computer in the Normandy's lab to build this upgrade. Okay, that's the thing I must have missed. Biotic damage. Nice.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
That was a fun side mission.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Alright, from Project Firewalker. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfers and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, that if Dr. Casey had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. I think my favorite comedy movie would be Clue.
Blue is pretty damn good.
I haven't seen Clue for probably 30 years. When did it come out? In like 95? I probably haven't seen it since it was like a new movie. I should watch it again. Seems like it was a funny movie back then. '85. It did not come out in '85. Do a new movie night on stream? That would be fun. 1985 indeed? No, it was 1995. Hold on. Fact checking that. Oh, you know why? It was 1985. I was thinking of Clueless.
You were the one who was clueless.
In fact, I was the one who was clueless. I've seen Clue within the past like 5 years or so. So, with what's his name, Tim Curry. No, Clue's a fantastic movie. Such different movies. Yeah, I was thinking Clueless with Alicia Silverstone. Sorry, where did you say to head?
To your cabin.
All right. Check on our hamster there.
Your fish are dead.
What? Why are they dead?
Because you went for several missions without feeding them.
That's some BS, man. I feel like I would hire somebody to help take care of these fish.
That's what your secretary does if you bang her.
Oh, so we need to make sure we bang her. OMG, no, that's so sad, I know.
So there's that, there's your space, there's the new ships in your thing.
In here? What was the second thing you said? The space what? Helmet? Oh.
Space Master, and the ships in the display.
Yeah. So what are those
and
ships?
Then check this out.
Whoa. Relic Rose. Probably not a safe thing to have in my cabin. There's that helmet I recovered.
Yep. So now you have two very interesting paperweights.
That's for sure.
The helmet that I died in, and the cool orb.
All right. I think we've made some good progress here.
Yes, we have.
I think it's time to call it a night. Let's take a look. Should we finish these two missions tomorrow? Or no, you mentioned doing one of the dossier missions and then do the Zaid mission, right?
Yeah. And then if we do those early, we can be able to get into
Overlord? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So we'll do that, and then I don't want to do it on this stream because I want to end here real quick. But we'll make sure we get all of our upgrades going at the beginning of the next stream too. Yeah, so much technology on the ship, and they couldn't figure out an auto feeder. No kidding. I could make it.
That actually comes in the third game.
In the third game? That's funny. Let's see. I could have built a auto feeder for them. Let me go flush my fish down the toilet. Which outfit should I wear? Should I wear the cyberpunk outfit?
If you want to.
That's what we're gonna wear for a little bit. And I don't know if I read TG's message. He said he's kind of hard to hit. The flower is? Alright, so I think we have our plan set for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and exit game. And yep, should be back on tomorrow. My goal will be to try to go a little bit earlier than I was tonight, but my mom called me about the time I was going to stream. So we had a nice little chat for about an hour, so hopefully about an hour earlier than I started tonight. But I mean, I'll see see when you're available, and if you're not available, then I'll play something else. Or if you're not available the time I start streaming, then I'll play something else for a while until you hop on. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right, man. We'll we'll see you then. And everybody else in chat, was fun hanging out tonight. See you, Crunk. See you, TG. See you, Titan. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Yep.
Everyone wish me luck. I'm doing my historical tool practice run tomorrow, and I'm nervous. Good luck, Crunk. You'll do fine. You'll do fine. But good luck. Let us know how it goes.
I'm very glad to be helping you through this game.
Mm-hmm. Me too, man. Me too. You're a wealth of information. All right. Yep, we'll see you later.